Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. In the 2030s, when everything is easy to get, we don't even know what money is, which makes things more difficult. So don't think, oh, I have my stack of cash, everything is fine, it's more about my pile of life. Do I live the way I want to? Am I safe from big changes in society? I believe we have 6 years to complete that task. We didn't know how to start a business 6 years ago. We won't be able to buy in the stock market for 6 years. This needs to be done right away. I used to think that everyone should be given the tools they need to make good business decisions. Now I think you've got 6 years to figure your shit out. A lot of guesses and statements have been made about how the world economy will do in the 2030s. Some are sad, some are happy, but they're all interesting. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence found 4 big trends that will affect the world by 2030 in a report released in December 2012. The study was called Global Trends 2030 Alternative Worlds. The first is that people are becoming more independent because of things like less poverty, more common use of manufacturing technologies, and improvements in healthcare. The second is the spreading of power to different parts of the world. It is expected that the US will no longer be the most powerful country in the world, which will eventually lead to a multipolar world. The study also said that changing demographic patterns would cause countries to lose economic growth and see more people move to other countries. The last megatrend that Real Vision founder and CEO Raoul and ARK Invest founder, CEO and CIO Cathie found was the rise in the world's population, which is causing more people to need food, water, and energy. These big trends are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what's to come in the next 10 years. Powell says that the fast progress in artificial intelligence, robots, and renewable energy will cause a huge change in the global economy over the next 6 years. The way we think about markets, businesses, and economic systems will change a lot during this time. As business people, investors, and workers, we need to get ready for the big changes that are coming. According to Cathie, the next big change in the economy will be the disruptive technology revolution. She thinks that innovations like blockchain technology, AI, robotics, energy storage, and gene editing will fully and radically change the world as we know it now. Some clips from Powell's newest video, Raoul the Journeyman, and an interesting conversation between Cathie and Peter Diamandis about the huge and disruptive potential of technology and how you can get ready now to benefit from the change. Share this movie, like it, give it a thumbs up, and go to the channel to see more videos. Thanks. So let's jump right in. We know that the everything code is a trick that lets assets go up because they are devalued. We know that tomorrow will have more technology than today. The exponential age told us that, and it's clear that it's true. That's why you should put your money into the only 2 stable bull markets that are happening right now: technology and blockchain technology. In history, blockchain has been the asset class that has grown the fastest. Before AI, it was the fastest growing technology in history. Now, AI is growing faster than AI. We need to spend money on these things. I guess you could say it's like investing in our downfall as we move to a new economic system. AI is changing so quickly that regulators have no chance of keeping up. This means that almost nothing can stop the shift. The world has made it possible for it to change and grow. Because of this, you need the supranationals to take action. It will take time to do that. There isn't much that can be done to slow it down. Things will be different after this. It will change how things work, and we can put money into it. So I think we have 6 years to put in as much as we can, whether it's your money or your brain power, or both if you can, to mess up your future as much as possible now. After that, you'll be better prepared for 2030, 2032, or whatever comes next because you'll have saved enough money to maybe have the house you want and some security. In the 2030s, when everything is easy to get, we don't even know what real money is. This gets harder to understand. So don't think, oh, I have my stack of cash, everything is fine, it's more about my pile of life. Do I live the way I want to? Am I safe from big changes in society? I believe we have 6 years to complete that task. We didn't know how to start a business 6 years ago. We won't be able to buy in the stock market for 6 years. Again, 6 years isn't a set date, it's just meant to give you a general idea of how important this is. This is the most important thing. Before, I was thinking, hey, everyone needs to be empowered on their financial journey. Now, I'm thinking, you've got 6 years, figure your shit out. So, this is a big part of what I write about in Global Macro Investor, and the real goal is to help people along this path. For everyone, this 6-year trip is the most important time of their lives. That is something I can't stress enough. Everything will change, even the people we live with. Even though it won't be easy, if you keep an open mind, you are at least changing to it and putting effort into it. Instead of being afraid of change as it happens, you're at least putting money into it. We're about to go through such a big change that I want to go through it with other people. I do not know everything. We don't do it. We just don't do it. We have to be smart and try to figure this out as we go. We have to go through this together. I know this idea of having 6 years to make as much money as possible is very important though. To be honest, I believe that cryptocurrency is the real answer because it is the most valuable object in the world and has ever been. That's the one thing I think we can lean on. It will do very well in the age of exponential growth. Putting money into technology is the other one. Some really cool companies are doing cool things. It's silly to say things like, yeah, but the company is already worth $2 trillion. Think about the world I was describing. Is there no way that someone won't be 20 trillion? 50 billion? Of course, there will be some of these businesses that are bigger than sovereigns. You need to understand how things have changed. Value stocks, small businesses, small gold mines, and other things that did well in the old world have a hard time doing well in the new world. It's not going to work. Now that you understand everything, pay attention for 6 years. Make them matter for you and your family. In his most recent post on the social media site X, Pal talks more about how important the next change will be and how investors can be ready to take advantage of it. The CEO of Real Vision and former leader at Goldman Sachs says that the economy singularity will have huge effects. In this new world, robots and very advanced AI agents will rule, making it hard for traditional business models, financial markets, and economic policies to work. These agents will be able to easily beat even the most famous investors and strategies. There will be changes to business models as the world moves quickly from the current models where it takes months or years to create, launch, and market products to one where new ideas are made all the time. As AI gets smarter and starts to control the financial markets by making decisions at speeds and scales that humans can't understand, markets will also become more illogical. Powell says that to get ready for this very different world, you should invest in AI and blockchain, 2 areas he thinks will grow very quickly. This will help you get ready for the new world and the new economic reality. In her conversation with American engineer, doctor, and businessman Peter Diamandis, ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood says the same thing: the next big wave of technology will be both utopian and dystopian, and it will be beyond anything we can think now. A few clips from their talk are shown below. Let's talk about our third topic, which is my favorite disruptive technology. You and I are both interested in this topic and tend to talk a lot about it. I put humanoid robots in that group for our discussion today. It's a huge deal that I want to talk about Tesla's self-driving robotaxi. Everyone doesn't seem to understand how big of a chance it is, but you do because of the work you've done. Then there's biotech with AlphaFold. I'd like to know what you think about the biotech winter and whether it's over. Let's start with robots that look like people, shall we? Here is the Tesla bot, which is also called Optimus. Here are figure 1 and figure 2. We're out of China, we have